Hello everyone, today we're going to open up this Dominaria United pre-release box. This is another box that I completely missed out on, so I didn't get to open it. I've been really busy, but now I will finally start catching up and crack this open. Alright, so we got a bunch of tokens again. I'm really liking how they are including tokens in these boxes. Very cool. What are the tokens this time? I guess you can choose your own adventure with the tokens. Very cool. So let's put that to the side. Let's look at the box. Not bad. I really like the art on this. Okay, let's see what we have. We have a code card and a guide. And we have a spin down. This is we're back to 6-packs, and we have this is our promo card, Leyline Binding. For 6 mana, you can flash. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each basic type. So the more cards you have, the more useful it is. Exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until. Very interesting. Potentially a 1 mana. Or at least you're gonna have at least a plane, right? So it's gonna be a 5 mana. So more you have, the easier it is to cast. Very interesting. All right, let's start cracking open some packs. Okay. Hexbane Tortoise, 3 mana for a Ward 2. Enlist. As this creature attacks, you may tap up to a non-attacking creature you control without the summoning sickness. Add its power. Oh, so it becomes more powerful the more you tap with it. But it doesn't have an ability to take advantage of that. And 3 mana for a 3/2, I don't think it's that strong. But who knows? Looks pretty good for a draft though. Vishino Branch Rider. Splatter Goblin, very cute. When it dies, target creature gets -1/-1 for 2 mana. Shambling Ghoul, I think, is a bit better. Volsh Titaner. Samite Herbalist. Tribute to Urberg. Are we back there again? Interesting. For 2 mana, you can give a creature -2/-2. Maybe a -3/-3. Interesting. Haunted Mire. Nothing special. Flowstone Kavu. So you can pump it in one direction. 3 mana for 2/3 menace. Suspicious. Tangled Islet. Twinferno. Knight of Dawn's Light. Tori Davenant. Fury Rider. It's a commander card. When it attacks, all other attacking creatures you control get +1/+1. Red gets Trample. Untap other white, so white gets Vigilant and red gets Trample. Interesting. 3/3 for 4 mana. And this is our rare, Silver Scrutiny. As though if it has flash, if X is 3 or less, draw X cards. So you can use this as a 5 mana draw 3 instant. Oh yes. And a foil plains and a showcase island. Very cool. And a Phyrexian. This is very cool. Look at that. Look at that art. Interesting. And I like this too. I really like showcase lands. Next pack. Let's crack this open. Maria's Outrider. Toxic Abomination. Impulse. Take up the shield. Broken Wings. 3 mana for an instant artifact and enchantment, and as a bonus, maybe a creature with flying. Interesting. Furious Bellows. Argivian Cavalier, Enlist. Enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 for a 2/2, 3 mana. Geothermal Bog. Phyrexian Vivisector. When it dies, scry 1. 2 mana, 2/2, scry 1. Could be good. Oh, Destroy Evil. We see a lot of these kind of cards. Toughness 4 greater. Could be decent late game. Destroy target enchantment. Dual use. Sengir Connoisseur. 5 mana for 3/3 flying. When creatures die, put... not that good. Knight of Dusk's Shadow. Your opponents can't gain life. Wow, what a troll. And you can pump it with Menace. I like this card. I don't know if it's good, but I like it. And the art's pretty cool too. Oh, look at that art. Look at that. Najal the Stormrunner. You may cast sorcery spells as though they have flash. When attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, you can cast your next instant sorcery spell this turn. Copy it. Wow. Interesting. That is super cool. I like the art on this. Is this showcase or special art? Interesting. Defiler of Dreams is a rare. As an additional cost to cast blue permanent spells, you can pay 2 life. And you reduce the cost by 1 blue for each. Interesting. Only blue mana. Whenever you cast a blue permanent spell, draw a card. Wow, that's very interesting. Soldier token and the planes. Next pack. That Defiler of Dreams is blue has a lot of these very interesting cards that look like they could be like a combo piece. So I'll have to think about that one. Vanquisher's Axe. The equip cost is too high for a 2/0. Broken Wings again, maybe useful. Maria's Outrider. Talks about Abomination. 2 mana, 3/2, lose 2 life, not bad. Impulse. Take up the shield. Yeah. Lifelink and Indestructible. This, yeah, could be good. Shore Up. Hexproof and Untap. What a troll card for 1 mana. 1 mana Hexproof. Why? Why does... Radiant Grove. Cool. Soaring Drake. Urtai Scorn. Slimefoot Survey. Wow. Is this a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Look at the amount of text on this. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm going to pass on this one. Alright. Tura. Kenarud. Sky Knight. Another commander. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 white soldier token. 3/3 for 4 mana. I don't think so. Keldon Flame Sage. Enlist. Whenever attacks, look at another Yu-Gi-Oh card. Look at this. Look at the top X card of your library, where X is the power. You may exile an instant or sorcery with value X or less from among them. What's all this math? Put the rest of at the bottom of the library. You may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost. Alright, that sounds pretty good actually. 3 mana for a 2/3 with a free cast, potentially. Interesting. Badger, that's pretty cool. I like that. That might go in my binder. Alright, next pack. Next pack, we have Bite Down. Interesting, another fight card. Key to Amplifier. Riding Necromass. 7 mana, but it can potentially be less. And definitely if you build around it, it could also almost be 1 mana. Voda Sea Scavenger. So many Yu-Gi-Oh cards in this. Look at the amount of text. Benalish Faithholder. Elfheim Worm. Captain's Call. 4 mana for 3/1/1s. I don't think so. Sacred Peaks. Bog Badger. Very cool. Hero's Heirloom. As long as it's a creature is a legendary, it has Trample and Haste for 4 mana. Not quite sure. Terra Sunder. Walking Bulwark. Is there like a commander card in every pack or something? Vishino Warlock. Menace. Add 2 mana of any. You can use this to cast dragons. You may cast a dragon spell from your graveyard. Oh, what? Nice. And yeah, it just becomes exile, but still, that's pretty nice. 3 mana for 3/3 Menace. Yeah, I like that. Extinguish the Light. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. If it's gain life, nah, never mind. Forget it. So I'll put that over here because that's a rare. And yeah, gain 3 life. Come on, come on for 4 mana. Come on. Key 2 Amplifier, Writhing Necromass, Voda Sea Scavenger, Benelish Faithbonder, Barkweave Crusher, Coalition Warbrute, Destroy Evil, Phyrexian Espionage, Contaminated Aquifer, Flowstone Infusion, Founding the Third Path. You may cast an instant or sorcery, 1 or 2, so you can free cast. You can get your mana back. You can mill, and you can copy a card from your graveyard. Wow, is this card good for 2 mana? I think this is good. I think this is a good card. Rona's Vortex. Return target creature or planeswalker you don't control to the owner's hand. If it was kicked, put that at the... Wow, for 1 mana, potentially 4. This could be a fun card. Rulik Mons, Warren Chief. Another legendary goblin over here. When it attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put that into the battlefield taps. If you didn't, put a card on the battlefield. Create a 1/1 red goblin token. So you can accelerate land or create a goblin. Interesting. Interesting. I like that. I think that's a good goblin. Not a good card, but a good goblin. All right. Temporal Firestorm. Kicker 2. 1 white or 1 blue. Choose up to X target creatures or planeswalkers you control. X is the number of times the spell was kicked. Those permanents phase out and deals 5 damage to each creature and planeswalker. Okay, so you can protect your creatures while clearing the board. Wow, this is for 5 mana, 5 damage to everything, board clear. And then you can protect your own if you had more. Interesting. And a Phyrexian. All right, last pack. Urberg Repossession. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the hand. If you... Tolarian Terror. Juniper Order Rootware. Vanquisher's Axe. Broken Wings. Maria's Outrider. Soaring Drake. Salvaged Mana Worker, Flowstone Kavu, Electrostatic Infantry. Wow, I like the art. Look at that. Look at this guy, just going at it, and gets more powerful. The more that's kind of cool. Choking Miasma. All creatures gets -2/-2. Interesting. 3 mana for a mini board clear. Another Tori. And oh, we finally got a mythic. Sarah Paragon, a 4 mana 3/4 flying. Once during each of your turns, you may play a land from your graveyard or cast a permanent spell, 3 or less from the graveyard. If you do, gets when this permanent is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, exile it, and you gain 2 life. Wow, so this really pumps up a weenie deck, huh? Interesting. I think that's pretty good for certain decks. Join forces. Hey, this is the cover art. That's cool. On top of the 2 target creatures, they get +2/+2. That's kind of fun. Nice surprise card. I wouldn't use it, but it looks fun. Island. Very cool. And insect. No way. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that too. All right. So that's all we got for today. So let's do a review. We got Sarah Paragon. I think this is a good card. Temporal Firestorm. Rivaza the Claw. Keldon Flamesage, Defiler of Dreams, Silver Scrutiny. Okay, that's all I got for you today. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.